talking about the Lakers?
Them too.
He's gonna get Kristaps Porzingis,
bro.
I was thinking you're getting Giannis for the last 3 weeks.
Nigga, for the last 2 years, bro.
Yeah. It was like, yo, this is what he wants, cuz I'm telling you, B, he's coming here. He just like Steph Post. He's finna post that Wolf of Wall Street shit. I was hot. And I was like, nigga, fuck you there, Giannis.
Giannis be doing that shit. Like every time like his contract is up, he be like, man, I really don't want to play here no more. I'm looking at my options. And then they offer him a job, like they offer his brother a job and they offer him more money. He's like, I'll stay.
All right, fine. Here's Dame Lillard. Damn. Dame like, what? Like, y'all really giving me up? Like, I mean, niggas they offered this hella stuff, blood.
Gave up this nigga when he was going through a divorce. Nigga sad all season.
Yeah, man. Fucking Achilles is popping. I'm just trying to get back from that. Then they send me back to Portland. So I'm like, well, shit, at least I'm back at the crib.
Bro.
He didn't let Brandon Ingram get the gorilla before he did.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And Bron doing like the same shit he do every year. He be like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be here. It's gonna be my last game in Cleveland. My wife was like, yo, LeBron is retiring. I was like, why you know that? She was like, he said he don't know if this is gonna be his last game in Cleveland when the Lakers play there. I said, this nigga does this every year. He's been doing this every year for the last 3 years.
I don't know. That's what Genie Bills was like, I'm tired of this shit.
And then this nigga said, yo, man, look, man. I asked him to draft Bronny.
Oh, man.
He sounds like a true wrestler.
I didn't tell y'all to y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. Flowers.
Bro, we gonna get to that nigga. Don't trust and believe. We gonna get to that nigga. I got something to say about that, but
there's a lot of Lil Wayne speeches going on in the world. Because I gotta keep working harder. Shut up, Wayne.
This is my dream.
He understands that he has to submit to get nominated.
He wasn't submitting no Carter 6.
No, I'm saying he didn't submit at all, so of course he wasn't gonna win.
Nigga, ain't nobody giving him a Grammy for that Crash Bandicoot ass album. Nigga, ain't nobody listening to that shit.
Yeah,
like Donkey Kong country music.
Yeah, and that was it.
Oh,
I think I legit updated my Spotify to never play this album again. I literally said, "Don't play this."
Block Carter 6. Thank you. What's up, Graham? Grandma quiet? What's up, nigga? Ready with J. Cole? That's tonight.
I know he's ready to press this button.
Yeah.
So I know you got your feelings. I know you and your feelings about the Nicki album not dropping.
That Nicki album, she said she ain't dropping no more.
Come on, man. Tell us how you really feel, Graham.
Yeah, the feature on it. Grab that feature on the new Nicki.
I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah, I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. And I'm the #1 contender in this bitch, still up in this bitch, trying to stretch the difference. I'm always on some different shit. Ideos meal, Del Rio flow, I'm just switching whips. If everybody got a price, nigga, then you should get a grip. 415s in the trunk, I make it slump, nigga. If I'm not the best in the world, I see him punk, niggas. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, just what come with it. Lie, cheat, and steal for real, just like when Trump did it. I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers. We present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. This is 394, the best thing since wrestling. Hello, world. My name is, oh my God, Graham. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. If you know what I'm saying, you like to see what we do around this motherfucker, and you want to see this motherfucker continue to grow, you know what I'm saying, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? We got a lot to get to this evening. I'm ready for this J. Cole album. I'm not really here about Nicki at all, man. But
you're a liar, nigga.
But
no. Listen, when my delete later drop, we were in Philadelphia.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you told this story 80 times. That's CJ right there. You feel me? I'm talking about what the fuck is going on, my guy? How you doing?
I'm fucking had to pay randoms, mad. So, but I'm happy. So you know, can't complain. I'm saying got a roof over your head for another month at least.
At least.
I mean, keep it there.
Ben, what's new?
Shit, ain't nothing new but a new episode, bro. I'm good. I'm hyped. I'm ready to talk about this shit.
That's good to hear. Gresh, man, long day at work. How you feeling?
Long day indeed. Like late night last night. Didn't get done until 11:30. Had to get right back up at 6. And I'm here without a nap. So whatever I say will be used against me in the court of law. Too bad I don't give a fuck. Let's get it.
Out here without a nap, nigga, like a 4-year-old. I took my nap at Marty.
Exactly. Hey, man. Yes.
You shouldn't even have to work, bro. From what I've seen, since your cousin's a wrestler, bro, this nigga got money. He don't send you money?
Nigga,
he don't send family money for his
mean I have money. Like that's not how that works.
I heard on the
he is not Glorilla,
bro. You don't send the 10 siblings money?
You don't send Glorilla.
I don't even want to say that dumbass. Her name is Scarface. Scarrilla.
Nah. On the real though, it is dope to see him back healthy wrestling this past weekend. So hey, shout out to him for real.
I call that nigga Buff Milk Dug. No, rolling.
Buff Milk Dug. I saw that shit. I was like, I can't reply to this because I kind of agree.
She was like, damn, that's crazy. And he was like, you ain't gonna defend me?
No.
Happy Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all of my, you know what I'm saying, fellow African American, you know what I'm saying, and Black family out there doing y'all motherfucking thing, getting to the chicken as we should. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying? Of course, salute to all the pioneers and those that paved the way, you know what I'm saying, to make these things possible for us right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we if y'all haven't noticed, if y'all haven't been tapped in, if y'all haven't been tuned in, if y'all haven't been staying dangerous, you feel me, you should definitely go ahead and do that. But we've been running this campaign for Black History Month on the social media, so you will see and continue to see these trading cards, you feel me, showing love and saluting to, you feel me, the present, the past, you feel me, in the future, professional wrestling and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got a lot of things. Got a lot of things up our sleeve. Just what you saying?
I would say it's looking really bright in the future for Black people in wrestling. Really bright.
Oh, it's looking amazing. It's
Black 100, y'all.
Salute to GTA Soldier in the chat. Well, with that said, I'll go ahead and throw it to Ben. Where would you like to start this week, my friend?
Ooh. We can start in AEW. We can start with the main event.
you want to rip the Band-Aid off and just like this and get right to the
Let's get right to it, man. We paid around for it.
I mean, which part you want to start with? You want to start with the fuck ice chants? You want to start with, you know what I'm saying, the actual match, the Brody King and MJF thing? You feel me? Like, which way you want to take it?
We can start with the fuck ice chants.
Well, how'd you feel about the fuck ice chants?
Definitely start there. Yeah, start there every time.
According to white Twitter, or where AEW fans are liberal fans, they don't know what they're talking about.
Bro.
This is not like. Why do people try to make this? Listen. Fuck ICE is bipartisan, my nigga. Like this has nothing to do with nothing, man. Fuck them niggas, straight up.
Yeah.
They some bitches.
Yeah,
Bro.
there's definitely been a lot going on in the country with all of the ICE raids and these guys popping up and literally killing people in the streets of America. And so when you see something like that cross over to the world of wrestling, which is very, very left leaning, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's interesting to see nonetheless. You feel me? So the way the crowd took over the show, you feel me? This nigga Brody King morphed into his final form here and all that shit. You feel
like Captain Planet, nigga. He like bang, like the fuck ice
like
coming to his body, like bang, nigga. He was like, oh nigga.
my nigga stood there and absorbed all that energy. You feel me? He's like,
power.
Right. Also, some Captain Planet shit. He said, with our powers combined.
Nah, bro. And one of the coolest parts about it is the ref, like he just let that, like he didn't ring the bell. He let that shit ring off for like at least a good 10 seconds. And they didn't censor it. At least when the broadcast that I was watching, it didn't get censored. Like they let that shit ring off. No one did anything. The announcers let it breathe. Everybody let that shit breathe. And then they got to the match. And the thing about this is like it's crossed out of the bubble of wrestling. Like TMZ has covered it. NBC has covered it. Like multiple talking heads and the news space have been talking about it. It is like it's broken out of like the wrestling bubble, IWC bubble. And that's cool shit.
TKO doesn't want that look. They would definitely have it censored on Netflix.
Bro, them niggas are tear gas the entire arena for that chant.
Everybody just fucking just pass out.
That'd be crazy.
It'd just be censored all together.
Yeah, for sure. You right. You definitely you're gonna hear the ice.
And watch one of them on commentary. See, they're talking about ice, baby.
Yeah,
bro.
Vanilla Ice. Anybody? Pat McAfee. Run it back.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee definitely gonna say some stupid shit. Like,
like, yeah, they're actually showing homage to John Cena's Halloween costume when he showed up as Vanilla Ice backstage. He almost got fired. Did you know that?
they definitely
throw
but
they'll definitely figure out a way to spin it. But let's go ahead and spin it into, you feel me, this whole situation with the Eliminator match that they had on Dynamite, MJF versus Brody King. If Brody King wins this thing, you feel me, he's guaranteed a title shot. And that's basically exactly what happened. He dog walked this nigga MJF real quick. You feel me? 1-2. You feel me? What the nigga CM Punk say? Even with Steiner math. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He put that nigga in the dirt. What after he said he was going, he said he was going to mop the floor with Brody King in 2 minutes.
He got what he asked for. It just wasn't.
He threw down that reverse card. He said, "Hey, back on you."
Mirror Force, bitch. Yeah, magic cylinder. You know what I'm saying? 2-minute beat down for you. But he just grabbed that nigga and choked him on the rope like he was and then
So-
brought him back in the ring. Yeah.
So, Gresh, what did you think about the decision to go with this as an eliminator match and then to have Brody King win in the fashion that he did? We don't typically see the challengers winning eliminator matches very often on AEW, and we got a couple tonight. So what were your thoughts like with this booking decision heading into Grand Slam next week?
I was definitely blown away from it, like thrown off from it, because I'm like, yo, I thought, because I didn't watch it live because literally long week at work. I was up in the mountains, like I was barely at TV. And when I watched it back, I was like, okay, he finally won. And then when people was like, nah, he got destroyed, he got squashed, I had to watch it back. And I was like, oh, he dog walked that nigga. Like, what the fuck? But as far as like the idea of the eliminator match actually meaning something, instead of us assuming that, oh, it's an eliminator match, MJF is going to win by dubious means. He's going to use the ropes. To see Brody dominate him like that, that was definitely a welcome change to me. And I can't speak for anybody else, but that was something that I actually enjoyed, because it gave it a new life to say, hey, even though it's an eliminator match and we typically go this way, we're just gonna go this way just for the sake of it. And plus, it's Brody King. Like, we're not gonna, like, we see him, a future with him on top or towards the top. So we might as well just like strike while the iron is hot right now.
Ben, let me ask you, how do you is this how you should book your champion? Is this how MJF should be booked right now? You feel me? Like, he just came back, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is his second reign. Is this how, you feel me? Because then my next question is, how do you book the finish of the actual championship match?
Okay, so they kind of set it up to like protect him a little bit because Hangman comes out for the distraction, takes a little bit like, yo, he's like, oh, I'm standing out here. He's like, hey, get the fuck out of here. And that's when he gets choked out, and which leads to everything. So you can have that, like, okay, I was caught off guard. And MJF has like, he's not bulletproof. So, and that works for him because you can have these sort of things happen to him and it doesn't diminish him as a champion or as a character. And he is much of like a heel presence where he can come back and win by some type of like trickery or some type of bullshit over Brody King. You keep Brody King strong for when you want to go down the line, you want to have him win the title again, because I do think he's going to get the title in the next year. Like, I think like with him giving them two very viral moments, like when he wore the Abolish Ice shirt and this right now, I think that they're not scared to put the company behind him at some point. I don't think that it happens now because you're going into like all in season in just like 4 or 5 months. So I think that they're gonna go with a stronger lead, like maybe like Kenny Omega or still an MJF or something like that as champion. But I definitely see him winning the title inside of the year, and I don't think this diminishes MJF at all.
CJ?
Look like a bitch to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like to, because we would talk about it all, like the whole build-up. We was like, yo, what's MJF gonna do before we get to All In? All In is a long ways away. And then like when Brody came out, was just like, yo, he was like, you gotta do something to beat me. He was like, you're fighting me, bro, whether you like it or not, on some bully shit. And that just really, I think it puts, I wouldn't mind him seeing winning next week. You know what I'm saying? Like him winning, if he was to win next week at Grand Slam, I would be like, huh? Because you went dominant like that. I don't give a fuck. Hangman came out, you know what I'm saying, and hit you in the head with a, you know what I'm saying, with some brass knuckles that don't look like brass knuckles. Shout out to Wrestling Bio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Usually niggas can at least do something. Like Brody looked dominant. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the type of champion that looked like, it's like, I love me some Samoa Joe. You know what I'm saying? But Brody, like, that's like that's like new shit right there. That nigga like a monster. And I don't think it really diminishes MJF like that because, you know what I'm saying, he's supposed to, you know what I mean, you eventually catch the mouse, you know what I'm saying, and then choke him out.
And another thing, and a Brody King reign would kind of scratch an itch for that title that they have never done, having a big man win the title, because like they've never really had that. And aside from like Brody King, like in this recent like run, they don't really book like bigger wrestlers really like that well. So to see him like be like that leading guy of like the big like prototype wrestler, like get the title, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit when we were talking about the exit of Powerhouse Hobbs, now Royce Keys in the WWE. You know, how something like that may have factored into his decision in, you know, going left or going right, you know, with you know, exiting the company. But again, like somebody like Brody King, who does seem to have the backing of the office, who apparently and obviously has the backing of the fan base. That's somebody I think that they can definitely focus and zero in on as, okay, we haven't really had as much spotlight success on our bigger Haas wrestlers or whatever. But again, I think Brody King is the one that he has the best opportunity to really get it done, which is interesting because, you know, like they put him in that group with, you know, Malachi, and like he was kind of like the muscle for that. And now to see like Malachi, you feel me, go the way he went, and you know, Buddy's been out, like just the rise of Brody King, you know what I'm saying, in AEW has been dope to see. I don't think there's any percentage that he actually picks up the victory next weekend at Grand Slam, you know what I mean, with this championship actually on the line. I think MJF, of course, weasels his way out of it. But yeah, like CJ said, you know, All In, it's a long ways away, and them setting up MJF's challengers in the manner that they are, I think it's pretty dope. Like even Andrade kind of got involved here, you know what I'm saying? And earlier in the evening, like he beat Kenny Omega, nigga. Like I wasn't expecting that.
Yo.
back to back, 2 weeks in a row. Andrade surprises me because he beat Swerve, and then he doubled back and beat the best bout machine. He beat Kenny Omega. Come on, bro. Like Andrade got the juice right now, bro. Andrade got the juice. Go ahead, Ben.
This second run, AEW knows what they want to do with Andrade. That first run, it was very complacent. They had him doing stuff with Darby when he first got in. Even his debut, when they put him with Vicky Guerrero, like the crowd weren't really into it, and they didn't really debut him like that well. This second run, like, bro, he has hit the ground running. And good.
Didn't they have him with Chavo for a second? Did Chavo pop up
there
for a minute? And he was like,
okay, so what happened was they had him with Vicky, and then Vicky started, I think she started representing like Nyla Rose, and so they shunted him off to Chavo, and it kind of went to, like, they kept passing him along, and he wasn't really doing anything like that. And so he was complacent. That's why he wanted to go back to WWE. But this run, bro, they set him up to look like a star. Like they got him going to the crowd, doing crowd work and everything like that. He taking pictures. He over there hugging up on the young ladies. Like, yo, they are really putting stock into him, and he's another wrestler alongside Brody King. I can see him the next year easily. Not even the TNT title. Shout out to King Devion. Like, yo, I don't even think the TNT title. I think the world title. I think that they have stock in him because, like, yo, you can send him anywhere and he's gonna look cool as fuck. You can send him to Japan. You can send him to Mexico. You can put him on Ring of Honor. You can have him on AEW. Like, yo, this is his run.
No, he's going to Mexico.
They definitely figured it out. They put the pieces together with this second run. Like Ben said, he got the OnlyFans, the models, the indie, you know, wrestlers out there in the crowd giving him, you feel me, like kisses on the cheek, passing phone numbers, you feel me, for the crowd, you feel me. I seen somebody call this nigga the heartbreak hombre. You feel me? I said, hey, run it up, bro. Run it up.
When I seen this, when I seen this nigga do this shit, when he like tip like the chin up, he's like, hey. I said, oh, this is dangerous.
That's a dangerous nigga, blood. He does a little like, hey now. The eyes automatically like, oh.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely enjoying this second run. They're putting a lot of, booking, booking favoritism towards Andrade in this second run, and actually giving him some spotlight moments. And it's like, damn, like when you look at like the Don Callis family, the ranking, the power rankings, and you feel me, the dynamics are changing a little bit, you feel me, and especially within like the next month or so, the Takeshita's probably gonna be up out of there, you feel me? So,
bro,
it's
like it's like that scene in Toy Story when Woody's looking around and the posters are cowboys and the bed sheet is cowboys, and he turned around, saw Spaceman, Buzz Lightyear poster on the wall. That's exactly what's going on with the Takeshita. It's like, bro, hey, Like, this is my time now.
It's crazy,
Nigga,
man.
I'm out here getting stuff done. You know what I'm saying? You over here running around behind John Moxley and shit. I'm over here getting shit done, whooping ass, nigga, real ass, nigga.
Right.
Like, whoa.
With Andrade's victory over Kenny Omega, he now moves forward to face Hangman Page at Grand Slam Australia. And of course, the winner will receive a championship match at Revolution against MJF. This is going to be another dope match, and I don't see Andrade picking up the victory here over Hangman. But however, I think this is going to be a crazy match, and I didn't realize that Grand Slam is actually just Collision again.
Yeah, what? The Saturday kind of throw you off like, oh, it's a paper. No, it's a paper collision, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Right. I'm like, all right,
PPC,
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna film it that morning.
It's wow, yeah.
When they in Australia, they always film it that morning, just air it that night.
Okay, so we got that. Not only is it Andrade versus Hangman for the #1 contendership, you have MJF and Brody King, as we mentioned. John Moxley is defending the Continental Championship against Takeshita, who we just talked about is going to be possibly leaving the Don Callis family. But then they added 2 tag team matches. Mega Bad, Megan Bain and Penelope Ford defeated in another eliminator match earlier, you feel me, the tag team champions, the Babes of Wrath. So they get a tag title shot at Grand Slam Australia. And then Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy versus Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir in a hair versus hair match.
Oh, my goodness.
Bro.
Tornado tag.
Yo.
That shit is a toss-up because I already know Marina Shafir, like, she don't care about nothing about that shit. She'll do it for the love of game. And Tony Storm do that shit just for character work, bro.
Facts. Yeah, the loser of the fall, whoever gets pinned, is going to be the one that's going to have to shave their head. Hi, Wheeler.
I kind of want Tony to get pinned.
What's up, Yuta? He been growing his hair out just for this moment.
I definitely see you to get pinned, but I kind of want to see Tony get pinned for the character work to see what she can come up with bald.
That would be interesting.
She gonna volunteer for that shit. Why?
Mm-hmm.
It would be crazy. I could see her pushing for it. You feel me? Just to want to, you feel me, go further into the method acting for the character. That would be dope. That would be a pleasant surprise. That would definitely be a pleasant surprise. I think it's gonna happen, but I'd be like,
I got an idea. Hey, yo, what if Orange Cassidy lost and then got his fucking haircut? He just turns into a completely different psychopath nigga. Like, they just cut it like it was just fucking like the hair made him cool. He just like zoom, and he just goes crazy.
So like Jesse and Festus, but for like the hair.
Yeah, you said like maybe that was the thing that was holding his back.
Basically, Hornswoggle with a chin.
I would hope that it wouldn't be that goofy, but if Orange Cassidy would like to, make like a character change, I could see something like that being the catalyst for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
that lets you know I'm tired. Nigga said Hornswoggle. I meant James Ellsworth with a chin. God damn it!
Shout out to Rel, bro. He said Tony Storm with some finger waves.
She already got figured out. She definitely got that shit already.
She'll be out here looking.
You want her to look like look like Norman Osborn?
Yo, that's exactly what I was about to say.
My God.
Like Kenny Powers, nigga.
Kenny Powers. Salute to Kenny Powers, man. He's bound it down, man.
Yeah, man. Best show to ever come out, top 6 next to The Wire. Yo, what does this mean for the homie? When does she get jealous?
Shirakawa?
Yeah, what does this mean for her?
I don't think it means anything for me now. I think she's just happy taking titty pictures.
Yeah, that too. Me too.
I don't know that this changes anything with the dynamic of her and Tony's relationship. I know they kind of hinted at her being jealous of the whole Orange Cassidy thing, but I don't really think that.
Spun that bitch around too. And she was like, you know what I see.
Right. Yeah. I don't think it turns into anything, to be honest. You feel me? No.
I understand it now, like Lethal Shooter.
Yeah. Where should we take it next? CJ.
Well, we talked about the Eliminator match, man. Yeah, we done with AEW, man. I'm tired of these niggas.
Okay.
You're not tired? You're not tired of Hangman?
No, man, thank you, Ben. You know what I'm saying? Alley-oop, man, because I was losing it, nigga. Yo,
Hangman?
What he do?
Yo, I want to talk about Hangman, man, because Hangman need to stop. I'm saying putting his foot in his mouth, man.
Oh,
I didn't think I see that from him. Like that shit kind of hurt my feelings, man. Hangman was one of them dudes that was always on the right side. You know what I mean? Donate to the right shit. You feel me? Calling niggas stupid and stuff, man. But then when it comes to the homies, though, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to hold your homies accountable.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You can still be cool with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm friends with a lot of douchebags, nigga. But I'll just be like, yo, man, he didn't even do it, nigga. Like, he didn't even mean it, though.
If I could be serious for a moment, we don't know if that's something that he's doing or has done in private. So what we're talking about here, if you've been living under a rock in the last couple of days, Hangman Page did an interview with John Alba with the Takedown of Sports Illustrated, where he spoke about the photo that was posted last month by Marty Scurll. Marty Scurll, of course, is a former member of the Bullet Club, a close friend of the Elite. Ran ROH Creative for some time, but he also had an allegation that came out around 2020. I believe it was just after the speaking out stuff or whatever. Anyways, he admitted to the situation of sleeping with an underage girl. I believe she was 16, somewhere in the UK at the time. I believe it's also the age of consent, if I'm not mistaken. However, that doesn't excuse it. That's still disgusting. That's still nasty. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But with that said, he did admit to the situation and explained that he thought that she was of age and that they were both intoxicated when the situation happened. Subsequently, he hasn't been invited to any of the AEW, you know what I'm saying, possibility of being on that roster. That's not happening. You feel me? He got removed from ROH Creative. He's kind of been blacklisted in the industry for the last 6 years. He posted this picture of him and Hangman outside of a Cracker Barrel, and we get this whole storm of, dust up fan outrage and people speculating what their relationship is and where it stands today. And I don't know.
I know that nigga was mad when that picture got posted, nigga. I know he was mad, boy. Like, yo,
he had to be. He had to
that. Like, yo, even if that's your friend, that's the nigga. Like, yo, that's real questionable. Second, people are like, oh yeah, that's your buddy, that's your pal. Second, I find that you doing some wild shit like that. Like, I gotta cut ties. I gotta go. Especially if you admit it, I gotta be like, hey, bro, I can't be around this shit. But if you do decide to continue like the friendship or whatever, I don't know why. Like, on top of being a nasty motherfucker, you are also a bad friend, because if you got the stink on you, why are you posting yourself up with your friend who you know is doing well in life? This man is firing on all cylinders. He just came off a world title run. He's in the title picture. People love him. And you like, hey, let me fire the old Instagram app, post a picture of myself up with you. You're bad at everything, bro.
Yeah, that was very clout chasey. Like, he was a little. He's my friend. He's my friend still. Like,
so
I bet you right after that picture came out, he got a call from the Bucks. Like, I dare you to put that picture on there, nigga. We will find you.
He may have. A lot of people, I think, when the picture was first posted, was like, "Oh, that's AI. That's not really." You feel me? Yada, whatever. But it was on that nigga's Instagram. Hangman, in the interview with John Alba, said, "I don't want that photo to seem like some kind of endorsement, or I have any interest whatsoever in whitewashing what he did, or interest or intention in rehabilitating his public image. None of that is something that I've ever been interested in doing. Not now, not ever." That was, a part of what he said. He also did mention that he believes that we're all human beings and that Marty Scurll is nice to him. So that's kind of a part of the reason why they're still friends, because everybody, I guess, deserves a second chance. And he's at least been a nice guy.
I'd rather you just stand on the shit like, yo, that's my friend, nigga. It's like, yeah, like, yo, that's my homie.
I didn't like his explanation. I didn't like his, way of like going about, just like laying out the reasons to why. Like none of the talking points that he had to why he's still cool with Marty were valid. Like none of them really felt like they were powerful enough to like be reasonable. Like it was just like, why did you even do this interview, nigga? Like you just got backed into a corner and you felt like because people think that you're a good person that you gotta speak on this. It's like, I don't know if anybody's seen the Cameron J. Cole thing where Cameron is like, we could do the interview, but I just won't ask you about the whole Kendrick Drake thing. And J. Cole is like, I can't do the interview and not talk to you about it. I gotta talk to you about it. But I mean,
but I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it, but I can't do the interview if we don't talk about it. So let's do the interview, but we can't do it right now. Hangman, you should have not done this shit at all. Like you should have kept your mouth shut. This shit makes you look horrible.
That's the thing. Like the excuses was,
nigga had 2 plays, bro. 2 plays. One was, hey, nigga wasn't touching on me. So
I wouldn't even kick it with the nigga like that when he was doing that shit.
He said, I didn't even see him do that, man. So he wasn't touching nobody around me. And the second one was, hey, man, at the end of the day, we're all human beings, bro. We all got to share this rock floating through space together, man. So let's just treat each other well. Like come on, nigga.
This nigga said he invited me to his birthday party, nigga. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, you invited me to his birthday party, so we're friends. Like, he's really nice to me. Like nothing. It's
so, Gresh, what do you think? How do you think this plays out for Hangman? Do you think that this has any like negative bearings on his overall image? Do you think people start to look at him differently? Do you think that wrestling is just a circus full of weird ass niggas anyway, so it doesn't really matter in the overall scheme of things? Like, how do you think this affects his overall public image of Hangman?
Wrestling is full of weird ass niggas, so it's expected at this point. Hangman's image will probably take a hit briefly, but you know how niggas got the attention span of a fruit fly, so they will forget about it in a couple of days. But there will be a lot of people who are looking at him differently, like side eye. They'll be like, if you say that, unprovoked, because I'm gonna be real with you, I forgot that nigga took that picture immediately after I saw it, and you brought it back up.
It's like 2.5 weeks later.
I'm like, bro, what?
Bro, it's the John Cena, Vince McMahon shit. This the Vince McMahon, Mick Foley shit. Like, niggas be caping for their buddies. Like, yo, they be like, hey, man, I know it's a nasty nigga, but he wasn't a nasty nigga to me.
Yeah. It's like,
he wasn't touching up on me, so I can't say nothing.
There's so many people that I grew up with that turned out to be some weird ass niggas, like pedophiles, the whole nine. I have not heard about them in damn near 20 years because I cut them clean cut off. Yeah. Like there's no, they were nice to me, because if I see them from time to time, I think they'll be nice. It's cordial, but I refuse to have them around me because, nigga, I am surrounded by kids. I have nieces and nephews. If I can't trust you around somebody else's kid, what makes you think I'm gonna trust you around mine, nigga? The fuck out of here.
For somebody that was like a high school teacher, like
you would think you would know.
Hey, right?
Lean a little bit more to the protective side of the 16-year-old that was taken advantage of here. You know,
like my brother.
She could have been one of your
application.
Right.
He would have said nothing. He'd have been just fine. Like, yo, just be like, what's up with that picture? What picture? It go, nigga. Like, shit.
And nigga, you guys started saying like, nigga, I take pictures with a lot of people, bro. I don't even be remembering. Nigga. Like,
you didn't, bruh. Like nobody told. Like Tony Khan didn't get this nigga none of his playbook of how to dodge questions, bro. Like, you feel me? How can I, you feel me? Just oop juke up out of this one. You feel me? That's a great question, John. I appreciate you asking, but that's something that I can't speak on. You feel me? I don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'll read this comment from Fan McKinnon here. Let's see. It would have been a lose-lose situation if he didn't talk about it, and if he did, also John Alba was very on about the situation as well. He was. And John Alba did an amazing job.
Oh, yeah.
He did an amazing job presenting that situation, and you know what I'm saying, bringing that situation.
Ain't no sissy sliding up out of this one, bruh.
Right, yeah. He said, yeah, you can't build Biv DeVoe your way out of this
one. Not today. Yo,
man, whatever.
But
CJ,
yeah, will it to close it out? Will it affect him long term? Probably not.
Probably not.
Nah, he'll be fine. They're gonna forget about it next week. Somebody's gonna do something else nasty. Don't worry. Sammy Guevara. This is usually when Sammy Guevara does something stupid, and then we're like, "Oh, thank God, that's why we keep this nigga around." You know what I'm saying? I'm saying somebody gotta take the heat off our stars, nigga. If Braun can get out of this China shit, he can definitely get away from this shit. Niggas ain't gonna stop cheering for him.
Nope.
Speaking of somebody that niggas ain't gonna stop cheering for, Jey Uso has had some interesting social media activity as of late. I'm not particularly sure with what's been going on and why he's been kind of going off like this, but what was it? He said on Instagram the other day, man, y'all don't deserve my family for real, man. What was it? Flowers, CJ. He said flowers.
Yeah, and then he said, y'all, and then he followed it up with, y'all better enjoy the greatness while you have it.
Yeah, and then he brought back we the reason y'all say that word cinema. Remember that. You feel me? Da, 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 da. You know what?
It couldn't be because of the Martin Scorsese meme that was going around.
Exactly.
And wrestling fans picked it up and transferred it into wrestling. It couldn't be that this was already a thing in pop culture and then just came over. Nah, you did it, nigga. You did it. I'll give him the out on that one because he did say in wrestling. He said it and he specified in wrestling, so I can't crucify him for that. But the rest of it is open season.
This man talking about bringing stuff around that's been in pop culture. Yeet was dead when he brought it back. So let's not talk about stuff being brought back or being originated. Like this ain't Vine no more, boy. If we want to really talk about it,
he sees the criticism. You know what I'm saying? He sees, you know, the naysayers out there that, of course, had whatever they had to say about the War Games entrance, and then whatever people had to say about the Royal Rumble entrance, all the running it back he's been doing, the Yeet chants, the Yeet promos, and all of this. Some people are feeling like, I don't know, they're feeling a little bit overstimulated by it. Maybe it's a little too much at this point, or at least in those particular situations, maybe it was a little bit overboard or maybe misplaced as far as timing goes for some people. But, you know, I think that as a performer, he has a right to be like, hey, hold the fuck up. Like, I'm still that nigga. Like, I think he just did an interview with either Cody or No Wrestling Podcast where he was like, I still consider myself one of them ones. You feel me? Like, main event Jey Uso, I am that guy. I'm him. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm not going to disagree with that, because every time you go out there, it's 15,000, 11,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 60,000. You feel me? Turned up for you. You feel me? It's just all the other intangibles and things involved, like what that does to your actual stamina when you get into the match. You feel me?
That be gas like a motherfucker.
But that's what sours people on the whole idea of it. You feel me? At least in my opinion.
Yeah, he sounded real Ronda Rousey-ish. Like he did, he didn't understand that sometimes fans just stop liking you. Like, yo, man, this shit's stupid now. Like wrestling fans are fickle. You know what I'm saying? They are fickle. You should know that, man. If anybody should know that, it should be you. You sit and watch Robert. You watch your cousin be the top of the top, nigga, and still get booed, nigga. Like I was just thought like it just seemed really tone deaf. Like you like, come on, man, you know niggas are sick of that shit, dog. Like, come on, you gotta understand that, man. Even you switched it up. You and your brother switched it up when you had your face painted and shit. Niggas got tired of that haka dance in the beginning of that shit. You had to switch it up. And that yeet shit is you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That you know what I mean? With this shit cool. You know what I mean? I think you just do that shit to catch your breath.
And on the flip side, you got to look at it like this too. It's like, brother, if you see that the crowd is cheering you like crazy, kings don't look at the opinions of lesser men. If you feel like you're on top of the world, why are you letting this shit get to you? Ignore this shit. Like Roman barely acknowledges social media. He has a social media manager for a reason. He don't see none of this shit. He has his manager post that shit across all platforms and be done. He do not give a fuck about what y'all be saying.
Because he didn't throw like he's been getting cooked online for the better part of a year. Since he won the Royal Rumble, there has been a segment of wrestling fans online who were not happy. We saw it with the YouTube dislikes, like it was like overwhelming for a while. So a lot of internet wrestling fans don't like him, but in the arenas, he's getting cheered. They're buying the merch, whatever. But the timing was interesting because it was right after Roman won the Royal Rumble. The day after, he said that because people were expressing their displeasure because they said, you know, this seems like this is the only move that WWE knows how to do. We haven't gotten something new. And so that's when that post comes. And it just hit the ear wrong, you know? It just hit kind of wrong because it's like, nigga, I can't feel bad for fans saying that they want something new when it came to Roman Reigns, because this will be his 11th consecutive WrestleMania main event. And I don't got no beef with Roman. My whole thing was you can't tell people not to be upset and not to be tired. You can't come to the defense and be like Roman, like, oh yeah, y'all don't deserve him. Y'all don't deserve him. This isn't 1/5 of the hate that he was getting back when he first like came out as a singles wrestler. This isn't 1/5 of that. Go back, watch that Royal Rumble. There was almost a riot outside of that building because he won. They were cheering for Rusev to win. For the first 6 years of Roman Reigns' career, he was getting booed out of house shows. He was getting booed out of pay-per-views, regular episodes, everything. Okay? For the first 6 years, and it didn't stop. It only stopped 2 times, when the Shield reunited and when he announced that he had cancer. Those were the only 2 times where they weren't booing him out of the building. I can't be sorry and be boo-hoo, woe is me for a nigga that's main eventing WrestleMania that much and getting that much success. You can't tell people to feel like that. And I also feel like he was trying to sneak his way into it and be like, yeah, man, y'all don't deserve me or my family. Because everybody in your family, like, yo, don't nobody got no problems with Solo. They got the tag team titles. Don't nobody got no problems with Roman. Like, yo, he's like, look at what happened on Monday Night Raw. They love it. Nigga, they kind of looking at you, and I think he's trying to use that as a situation to be like, yo, y'all don't deserve my family. Y'all trying to walk our family. Nigga, we love Jacob Fatu. it's kind of looking a little bit, you know, for you. And I get that. I get that that could be frustrating. And you're the only one that everybody is like, man, this nigga. Even Jimmy, they love Jimmy. Like, they're like, man, look at this nigga. Yeah. Bro. That shit,
like,
bro.
you know, hey, man, first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again, bro. It goes in waves. You feel me? CJ said it. Wrestling fans are fickle. You feel me? They gonna fuck with you, and then when you get to the mountaintop, you feel me? It's like, all right, cool. What else is next? I don't want to play with you anymore. You feel me? What else we got in the fridge? You know what I'm saying? So it's just other shit. I don't want to play with you. I'm just, but that's really what it is. That's really what it is, and it really comes down to your ability to keep the majority of the audience just entrusted and engaged in what you have going on as a character, as a performer.
But I got a question. When something becomes saturated, when they're doing it all the time, like I don't really feel like it's fickle to be like, man, this shit again. Yeah, bro, again, like you don't want to eat the same food every night. You get tired of that. You're not gonna be doing the same thing every day. You're not be watching the same movies, same TV shows every day. You can only watch the same episodes of whatever show so many times before you like, man, what else is on?
Call that nigga spaghetti. the spaghetti bowl is
because
empty,
remember
dog.
when he came out? Remember when he came out and cut that promo before the Royal Rumble? He was like, I'm gonna tell y'all again. I'm going to run it back 2 times. And I'm going to win. The Royal Rumble. And go to WrestleMania. And get my World Heavyweight Championship. 4 letters, 1 word. It's like, all right, bro. Stop.
He thinks that shit's on the equivalent of, and that's the bottom line. Like, nah, nigga, that is not it.
That's not the bottom line.
No,
Because at least Stone Cold had nuance with his promos. He ended with that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah.
Oh well. I hope you feel better, man. Hope you feel better, Jay.
Just go get some apple juice.
Yeah, man. Hey, speaking of his family, somebody that y'all may not deserve, Simone Johnson, Ava has decided that she is going to leave the WWE. She's decided to not renew her contract, so she is no longer your GM of NXT. I believe Robert Stone is your interim general manager as of right now. But Ava's decision to exit the WWE and not continue on with this whole thing, as the GM or in the professional wrestling landscape. I don't know what she does next. Maybe she goes and works for $7 or something like that. Maybe she has something else going on. But did this catch anybody by surprise, or does anybody have any quick thoughts on Ava? Simone?
It's one of those things where it's like when the news hit, I was like, wow, like that's kind of out left field. And then I thought about like the things that she had said like in the last few months, where she had said something kind of about Charlie Kirk, and she had said a few things against the administration, and they were kind of like kind of holding like you can't really say a whole lot of shit. Like she can say what she wants, like Nepo baby. Like I'm like, yo, use your Nepo baby powers, do all of that shit, bro, for whatever purposes, like for good, using it for good, rest of niggas using it for evil. But it's one of those things you kind of see the writing on the wall. It's like, I'm general manager of NXT. She probably could have stayed for a lot longer. They offered her a contract, she turned it down. It's one of those things where you initially see it and you're like, and then you kind of look at the bigger picture and you're like, okay, well, this makes sense.
I think she was enjoying herself doing that, you know what I mean? Because she was at the PC for a while before that, you know what I mean? She wanted to, get into the business, but I think she just got to the point where it was like, I don't gotta do this shit no more. I don't even have to do this anymore. My dad is The Rock.
Like, this is my glass ceiling. I tried the wrestling thing; it didn't really click.
Does anybody think she wanted to get back in the ring, and maybe they were like, nah?
If she wanted to get back in the ring, they'd have been. I'm calling. Hey, Dad. They said I can't get back in the ring. I'm a board member. Like, you don't let my daughter in that motherfucking ring, nigga. Get Izzy Dad out of there.
Exactly, like bro, like I said, the Nepo baby powers are off the charts with this one, bro. This shit over 9,000 with this shit. I feel like if she wanted to go back to wrestling, they would have let her do it. But I think it was just more of a situation where she was like, "Yo, I kind of run my course." Like when you don't see yourself in a position like you're not gonna grow in there, or you're not gonna do more. I think it's admirable to be like, yo, man, I'm just going to, like, if I don't feel like y'all going to do some more of me, y'all just want to keep me right here, I'm out. Like, yo, I could go find something else to do. Like you said, she could go work at $7. She could go do whatever she want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Meltzer said her girlfriend got cut recently, and maybe that had something to do with.
I had no idea that.
What the fuck do you know about wrestling, Dave?
I had no idea that happened. That lets you know how much I don't give a fuck. But hey, good luck to them both.
Yeah,
you don't have to do nothing, nigga.
Like we are set. We don't got to do shit. We can just keep doing these little vlogs on YouTube. You feel me? Hey, we popping up at the Smash Machine premiere. Hey, we at the Golden Globes. You feel me? Watch this. You feel me? Promo code down below. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck all that shit.
In their car, nigga, recording themselves, nigga, like everybody doing, nigga. But that shit's gonna be, hey, it's me, Simone Johnson.
Start a family channel. That's frugal.
Yeah, go crazy. You feel me? See the little sisters running around and shit. You feel me? Eating candy challenges and hiding in Walmart for 27 hours type shit. You feel me? Whatever the fuck.
Trying to get the niggas arrested.
Man.
Just go with the people hitting them with pool noodles and then go hide.
I don't know,
and then start a pool to fight with somebody, but she might really whoop somebody, man. That's she got strong.
I think she just made a I think she just made a personal decision for, you feel me, for her professional career, and just maybe just decided to make a shift. I thought it was funny that Meltzer brought up the whole thing with her girlfriend, because it's like, hee hee ha ha. I know girls that like girls love, and they love hard. You feel me? So I get
They
it.
didn't really say that.
I get it.
No, that was
You
the,
know
no,
what I'm saying?
that, but he was then implying that like she was just following her heart, you know.
Right,
She
yeah,
wasn't
but
even-
I don't think that had anything to do
Yeah,
with it.
Meltzer is definitely the type of guys like, see, I got gay friends.
Right, yeah, come on, like shut the fuck up, nigga.
You know how they are, man. You know, it's like they have this more intense. You know what I mean? Than a normal relationship. What do you mean normal? Meltzer? Then you start getting his ass. He's like, well anyway, you guys take 2.5 stars for.
Can we talk about relationships that are unnormal, irregular, you feel me, topsy-turvy, you know what I'm saying, shit like that? I'm talking about the Zebros, man.
Yeah.
What happened, bro? What happened, bro? What are we doing, bro? I thought we was cool, bro. We was getting somewhere, bro. We was getting somewhere. I thought we was partners. You feel me? We got the whole fist bump thing at War Games. You feel me? We did the movie. You feel me? We in the studio laying down lines and shit. Zebros. You feel me?
Yeah, man,
What happened, bro?
Spinoff. Man, we got a spinoff coming.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
That would have been great for like one of those 7 to like 12-minute shorts. You feel me? Before the next Finding Nemo movie or whatever the fuck.
Yo, one of them little drops on Disney Plus.
You feel me? That'd have been great. You know what I'm saying? But
Nigga, they could have done a Zebro show. Nigga, there's so much money left on the table.
Yeah, man. I know a cousin that has a studio. You know what I'm saying? We just put it on $7. And then,
Facts. We all know Roman Reigns is your 2026 men's Royal Rumble winner, of course. He picked up the victory this past Saturday, and on Monday. Shut up. That was always cool.
They friends. What are you talking about, nigga?
Salute to AJ, man. So this whole thing about Roman Reigns, you feel me? CM Punk, this is official for WrestleMania 42. You know what I'm saying? This is official.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns made his pick on Raw this past Monday. He picked CM Punk.
They cooked the fuck out of Drew.
Gresh, let me shut the fuck up. Gresh, go ahead.
They cooked the fuck out of Drew, bro. Like, they was like, bro, he was like, yeah, I can go after you because you're the actual superstar. You're the actual world champion. This is the main show. This is Netflix. This is the show. But you know what? The only reason why I'm picking you is because I hate you. I hate everything you. He's like, I hate the bro. He brought up a 10-year-old podcast. Was like, bro, yo, I hate you because you made my life harder than it needed to be. But I'm like, wait, Roman, your life wasn't that hard. You still was on top.
I also have a little bit of problem with that line because he was like, yo, you went on your buddy's podcast 10 years ago and made my life harder than what it had to be. Like, you're like, yo, they was already cooking you, bro. Like, did that whole thing of like, yo, make him look good, did that contribute to it? Yeah. But was the hate already there? Yeah. So it didn't really do it was like a little bit, but the thing that I liked was CM Punk, since he's been back in wrestling, like they did it in AEW with MJF. MJF was like, yo, you walked away from wrestling. That really hurt me right here. Then he goes to WWE, and the person who meets him at the door, Seth Rollins, like, yo, he was on some incredible shit. Hey, I want you to train me. You didn't want to train me. Then when you were here for the little show, you wouldn't fight me. Then Drew, I don't know where Drew's hate comes from. That's probably like the weakest one on the totem pole. But then you get to Roman. Roman has the biggest claim, other than Ryback. Roman was the most cooked wrestler on that podcast.
Yeah.
So he has the biggest claim to be like, yo, nigga, you was out here like cutting me up, bro. Like I didn't do nothing. And on top of that, he didn't even want it in the Shield. He wanted Chris Hero.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Ono. You know what I'm saying?
Bang.
That was crazy.
Bang,
And like that shit came out. That was right. It did kind of fuck him. It fucked him up when he did that shit because he was like 2014.
Yeah.
Like he was just coming off
June 2014.
he was just coming off that fucking Survivor Series when he was whooping everybody's ass and that shit, and everybody was cheering for him. Like everybody wanted that nigga to win. They was like, yes, yes. And then they waited a year, which what they always do. They strike while the iron's cold, like some idiots. Like it just that shit felt mad real.
Not to play devil's advocate around that time, but Roman did get a hernia where they were kind of building him up that year for the SummerSlam and everything like that against Randy Orton. He got the hernia and he couldn't do it. So but they did just insert him back in at the Royal Rumble and just restarted that shit cold. So
they messed him up because I remember watching that vividly. They literally had Roman come back from injury, win Superstar of the Year after being injured for most of the year, and put him right into a feud with Big Show. And then he's in the Royal Rumble and he wins it. So niggas was like, oh, we see what y'all doing. He legit because Big Show was in a feud with John Cena and he legitimately passed the baton to Roman Reigns. So it was like, oh, you're basically picking up what John Cena putting down. So no. And then on top of that, Punk said what he said, and you like, yeah, fuck this nigga.
Bro, that was around that time, like niggas were taking signs to the arena that was like, yo, make him look strong. People were commenting that like this nigga could just post on Instagram and say, yo, man, I'm out with the family, God is good. Niggas be in the comments, hey, make him look strong. Like this like yo, it was wild. I remember they used to do like the live streams or whatever. Sometimes they would have wrestlers watch like matches and they would do like a watch along or whatever. So they had a Roman Reigns match on. Somebody like they were streamlining this in the chat.
Hashtag make him look strong.
Yeah, it was bad. But it wasn't the sole reason why they were like carrying on and like hated him. But yeah, like this definitely changed like a little bit my opinion because like I was fatigued like seeing him win the Rumble. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was like kind of like, bro, come on, man. Like LA Knight was right there. I was like, you could have given it to Jacob Fatu, and I was like, yo, okay, let's see what we got because Triple H even said it. He was like, I don't even know for real when Roman is gonna be on Monday Night Raw. So you have more people upset because they don't think he's gonna be around for the build. Then you get this, and you're like, "Hey, I'm here for it."
Yeah, I don't need to do no more. Now shut your mouth. And if I was CM Punk, I'd be like this. I said that shit because it was true, nigga. You was there. It was like
he was smirking. Strong. Honestly, he didn't get upset. He was smirking. He was like, "Yeah,
I said this shit. I want to know though, nigga. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?"
I saw some people like posting like Punk's reaction and like, oh, he looked like he was sick or he was hurt when Roman brought up the promo. I just think that was like there was a frame where he kind of had like the little puppy dog eyes, but I just think that was just a victim of circumstance. I think that was just him reacting to the moment, and I don't think that he was actually making that face to say I'm sad. I think he was just reacting to what Roman was saying, and that's kind of where the camera caught, you feel me, his reaction in that moment. I don't think he was sitting there like, man, why you bring that up, bro? Like, you know, I'm trying to be on the straight and narrow over here. You know, it's my last shot. You know, I'm trying to be employee of the month every month around this bitch. I don't think that was it at all.
Even if it was, like, I think, like, him, if he had a reaction that type of way, he was like, damn, bro, you really gonna bring that up? Because, like I said, this man, CM Punk, has been haunted by the actions that he made 10 years ago. Whenever he tries to do good, whenever he tries to be on the up and up, whenever he tries to go down to NXT, talk to the kids, everybody like, hey, bro, why you even doing here? You didn't even want this place to survive. You try to kill this company, bro. Down here, and now you're down here talking to the kids, talking about, oh yeah, you know, this is my wrestling daughter. Like, get out of here, nigga.
Shut up, Punk. You know what I'm saying? He was probably thinking at that moment, like, man, let me call Colt, man.
So we have 2.5 months until WrestleMania 42. We've got a bit here. You feel me? So immediately going to this the night or 2 nights after the Royal Rumble, and you still got 60 something days in between. Can they keep this going? Can they build this, like, continue to build off of this moment? Because in my opinion, I I feel like they maybe went to the whole podcast thing a little bit too early, because now what do you have? That was kind of Roman's smoking gun. Like, you bring that out and you start, and if you empty the clip and you start dumping on the nigga, you feel me? And then you feel me, you realize this nigga, you feel me, got a Draco, you feel me? This nigga got 40 with a 30, that ladder something stupid. You feel me? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You got a 6-shooter and you feel me? You just let that ring off. Now you at a disadvantage because CM Punk is one of the best promos in the game. You feel me? I seen people say that this was Roman Reigns, you feel me, best promo that he ever gave. What do y'all say to, one, the idea that people saying that this is Roman Reigns' best promo that he's ever done, and two, did he kind of blow his load here? Pause.
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely shot too early.
I don't think so, man. I mean, you want to start out hot, you know what I mean? I think you probably got some more shit to go. They haven't really just started really insulting each other yet.
Mm-hmm.
So like when the insults come out for real, like then you know what I'm saying? Then I think they'll be able to keep it along during the insult. It's just about
what are the insults?
How he's gonna be here.
What are the heavy insults, brother? If you don't have this one anymore, if you don't have, because then it's like if you go back to the podcast thing, it's like retread.
And what are the insults? Seth has already said.
And Roman already did it. He said, I let you back in here. They called me when you wanted to come back. You took my wise man. We were supposed to be friends. You mocked me. You feel me? You tried to brainwash my family. You almost brainwashed me. I fucking hate you. I've always hated you. Here's why. What else can Roman say? Oh,
I don't know.
I have one.
I'm going to be real with you. I have this expectation that we're going to see a replay of this next week, because Roman's not going to be there. And then he'll probably come back like after the Elimination Chamber, because CM Punk is going to probably be feuding with Finn Balor in the meantime.
Yes.
So I already know for a fact that we're not going to really pick back up until after Elimination Chamber. But for right now, that's the best we're going to get.
Yeah. I think it'll be good. I think this is good enough to hold them over for at least like a couple of weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get replays of this left and right.
Definitely. As long as we keep it away from Road Dogg, we straight. So like, I think they'll be able to. I think they'll be able to figure something out, because you know it was. How far do you really want them to go? Because I know how far they could go. I don't want to say it on him. But I'm talking about some family members up in this shit, nigga. I'm calling that nigga a fake junkie. That's why you're mad, because I got a family and you don't. You know what I'm saying? like, yo, man, you just mad because my family is prominent and your family didn't even want you. You got to go find another family. Like, it's going to get to that part where you're bored.
That though, that doesn't excite me. You know, I'm just confused about where they go next.
A lot of shots and puns. Until they decide to get physical.
I just feel like they started off on a high, and it's like I don't see them being able to take it any higher than this. I don't see it. I feel like that was his big gun, and he shot that motherfucker. And
pretty much.
What about the?
I'm interested to see the build, though. I'm definitely interested to see the build. These are, you feel me? I've been waiting for this. I'm ready for the needle mover conversation. You feel me? You know, then I'm ready for that. You feel me? Roman saying CM Punk ain't no needle mover. That whole thing. You feel me? A retort to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they can do that, but I don't see much beyond that. Then. And
that was I totally forgot about this shit. That was literally the week, like right when CM Punk made his AEW debut. He was like, man, this nigga really don't do numbers like that, bro. Like a million, like yo, nigga, I averaged like 1.7 million on a bad week, bro. Like, and y'all cheering for that? Yeah, whatever, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But I definitely enjoyed the CM Punk Roman Reigns promo, that whole back and forth. I thought Roman cooked. You feel me? He did his motherfucking thing. CM Punk, I feel like he didn't really have to do as much because it wasn't his night. It wasn't his moment to do all that. You feel me? But I thought they both did their job well, and I think that this match is going to be fire. Another WrestleMania main event, an official night 2 likely. You feel me, for CM Punk on a a 4.5 whatever the fuck BOGO special or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah,
one special.
Buy one get $1 shit.
This could, and on top of that, this could go like more than one way. Like you could even end this shit with CM Punk turning heel. Like, yo, you can do a lot.
You could.
You could. And then I remember who's booking this show, and I have no expectations
At all.
Oh, you didn't know, nigga?
Not just him. Game.
So
Roman Reigns beats everybody.
is AJ Styles actually going to retire? We saw at the Royal Rumble, he lost the match against Gunther. They did the whole ceremonial thing where he said goodbye to the fans after, you feel me, the whole pass out from the sleeper. And then, of course, the moment that everybody's been talking about when he went to take off his gloves and place them on the mat, and he decided not to do so, put them back on, saluted the crowd. Everybody's wondering, ooh, what exactly does that mean? And then, of course, he was on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. She asked him directly, what does that mean? And he said, I don't know. They went into this whole never say never thing where he expressed that he thinks that everybody is at least allowed to come out of retirement once. And maybe tagging with his son one day is something that interests him. You want to be on some LeBron Bronny shit type shit one day. Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio shit. I don't believe none of that.
Exactly.
However,
I appreciate him being honest and realize, like, yo, I'm retired, but I'm not going to stay retired.
Type shit. You feel me? I want to know what Ben. I want to know what you think.
I like from like after they did like the post show, they were on there saying Triple H was like, yo, I think like he would do well in a backstage role. And who said that that he told them that he was never coming back and that he was hanging enough? Who was that?
Peter Rosenberg.
Peter Rosenberg. Like I think they told Peter Rosenberg to say that, but it just felt like with this and the Stephanie McMahon podcast, like the thing, like they played like a voice clip of his wife, and she was like, oh yeah, like reading this long thing about how she believed in him from day one. Finn Balor dropped the video. They had video tributes to him on there. I feel like it was kind of a setup. I don't think they wanted him to wrestle again. I think they wanted this to be the last spot. But him saying the never say never gives him an out. So if you do see him pop up in AEW or New Japan or TNA or anywhere else, he could point to this and say, well, I never said that, I was officially retired. I said never say never. So I give myself that out. Because I want people to realize this. The only one person that is retiring and that is going to stay retired is John Cena. Everybody else, they will come out of retirement for whatever. Ric Flair got one of the greatest send-offs of all time. Undertaker was out there crying in the crowd, breaking character. Everybody was tearing up, coming in the ring, bowing down, doing all that. 2 years later, he's in TNA because people got bills. People got bills. People need the money. I mean, Ric Flair more than others because niggas spending his money but no one is safe from being like, oh yeah, I'm retired forever. I think that's what they kind of wanted. I think they wanted AJ to like hang it up and like, okay, you want to do a backstage role, you want to be a creative, you want to be an agent, and he still got that fire in him where he's like, yo, there's still matches for me to have. If we thinking it, you think he's not thinking it? If we thinking about AJ Styles versus Kyle Fletcher, you think he's not thinking about it? If we thinking about AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay, you think he's not thinking about it? Kevin Knight, Speedball, Kenny Omega, the list goes on and on. You think he's not thinking about that? Like, bro, but
no, I'm saying like the one thing that's more fickle than wrestling fans is wrestlers' retirements, nigga. But you know how many times I've seen Ric Flair, like I remember he was supposed to retire in 94, 95, 96. Hogan retired in 99, and then he came back, you know what I'm saying? And then remember the fucking finger poke of doom? Yep, he was supposed to retire then. You know what I'm saying? Like, blood, you could did you see that nigga in the ring? I'm still doing springboard 450s, nigga. Of course I'm not retiring, nigga. Full pack, nigga. You know
how many times did Terry Funk retire?
Man, he retired and put a do-rag on with a chainsaw, nigga.
He's still retiring right now.
I'm chainsaw Charlie now, my nigga. You feel me? This nigga Ric Flair put his whole legacy on the line, nigga, so he can get an extra 1.2, nigga, from Dixie. Nigga, he didn't give a fuck.
But yeah, do we blame AJ if he wants to have another run, if he wants to have another stab at it, if he wants to go out differently? Does he look at a situation like the way John Cena went out and the way John Cena's retirement went and say, I want to go out like that? Or does he look at somebody like Sting or somebody like Tanahashi and say, I want to go out like that?
I think a lot of niggas saw that Sting like send off and were like, yo, I want that. John Cena is a different breed because John Cena already said, like, I owe everything to the WWE, and he stood back while they let Triple H and everybody else book his retirement. I don't think a lot of wrestlers are wired that way. You see, John Cena, like his legacy is gonna be cemented no matter what. They could have booked this nigga like shit for the entirety of that run and they tried to for that retirement tour. It wasn't by lack of trying, but like, yo, he's gonna be fine. AJ Styles is like, yo, I leave my retirement tour in these niggas' hands. It could get bad. And also, like I said, like the send off the Sting got, just kiss, immaculate.
For real.
Or he could pull a Batista and just be retired and start acting.
I'm thinking like he can still do stuff though. Like Tanahashi was moving around, nigga, like my uncle trying to on the grill, nigga, by the time he retired. You know what I'm saying? Ric Flair was hunched over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he went to Notre Dame with Rudy. Nigga. Like this nigga, this nigga's not
this
good.
Nigga said AJ Styles should get into acting. You said that shit.
This nigga about to be in the worst Walker Texas Ranger remake you've ever seen.
Page. He's in my house, Page.
Page, I'm house Page.
He gonna be like the gay community.
He
was like, see, this how y'all push Ava away.
This is what happened. Okay, listen. My name is AJ Styles, and welcome to the challenge.
Salute to AJ, man. Hey, final answer on it. Phenomenal World Tour. Does AJ Styles hang it up and do what Triple H says that they talked about? Backstage role, producing, maybe training or something like that? Or do we see Tony Khan drop that motherfucking bag and AJ Styles pops up in AEW and have them Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, so on and so forth matches? CJ, what say you?
Hey, I think Tony Khan's gonna back up the brinks for that man, dog. He gonna be like, you know what? Why not?
Ben?
Bro. This nigga's not hanging it up, bro. Yo, we are dropping a bag. Yo, All In is right around the corner. Do it. Because the only people that are gonna be mad is like niggas and I feel like that's what they were setting it up to be like, yo, man, like you gonna stay here. So when he does try to leave, he's like an asshole.
Facts. Gresh, what do you say?
Yeah, if we start seeing less and less mentions of AJ Styles on WWE TV, then I know for a fact that he's gone, and we're gonna see him at AEW or TNA or both.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a match in AEW with AJ Styles and Ricochet.
Oh,
Ricochet is your current national champion. He beat Jack Perry on Dynamite, yada 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 yada. Whatever, stupid Jack fucking Perry, that dumbass braid in your hair. You deserve to get your ass whooped. And I'm glad that Ricochet did that for all of us collectively. You know what I'm saying? Black History Month. I appreciate that shit. You feel me? But Ricochet has had the news cycle in a chokehold this week because he went on a radio show and he decided to speak his personal truth and say what the fuck he felt about his time in the WWE. Apparently, Ricochet feels as though Ricochet feels as though his time in WWE may have tarnished his legacy in a sense. And I was surprised to hear that. But hey, it's not my life, not my career. I got a clip here. I'll go ahead and play it so I don't take anything that he said out of context. However, I did clip it a bit because copyrights. Here we are. Let me see if I can grab this.
That day that, we got called to Raw was like the worst thing that happened to Ricochet's wrestling career.
Wow.
Like that's where it took, it got blipped and it because, what I was doing and the trajectory that I was on compared to the trajectory that I got for those 5 years. And then how it completely changed the public's image of Ricochet and who Ricochet was, whatever you want to say for the fame and the celebrity and all that side of it. I'm talking specifically the wrestling side of it. That 5 years really tarnished Ricochet's wrestling legacy.
Any thoughts? Anybody want to jump out there and say yay or nay? You feel me? Agree, disagree, strongly disagree.
I don't think that. Well, like you said earlier, man, who am I to tell him about his life? You know what I'm saying? He might really feel that way. I really enjoyed him in WWE for the time being. But if you take that blip of WWE in 5 years and then you look at the after and the before when he was in Lucha Underground, when he was a fucking like Ricochet was he was a fucking demon, nigga. They just kind of it felt like they brought him over just so he can do all the pretty moves and shit. So I think I'm pretty sure he felt like he was probably marginalized to the pretty move guy. And then when he was like, yeah, I was going out there and making everybody else look good. Like, you feel me? Like, I can see where he's coming from, man. And I'm never going to be like, well, nigga, shut up, nigga. How you going to tell you, nigga, you was a champ over there. You was a U.S. champ, remember? Yeah, so is Logan Paul. Like, nigga, Ricochet put it like, I've been wrestling niggas since I was 16 years old. You feel me? So, like, if that's how he feels, man, I'm it's not for me to say that it's not true. I'm just going to say that I enjoyed him when he was in WWE. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was amazing.
I can agree with him because, like what CJ said, like imagine like you was being a demon somewhere else, like you were doing all the cool shit when you got called up to the main roster when he was with Aleister Black, like everybody was super duper hyped about that, and then you kind of like straight line after that, like it was no up or down. And when you did get opportunities, like when he got that match against Brock just kicked his ass. Like it wasn't even a contest. And it's kind of like we've seen that with other wrestlers like Adrian Neville, Pac. Like it's like he goes over there and they try to turn him into a superhero, put the cape on him. I mean, he got a second run where he turned heel, but I mean, it wasn't anything close to what he probably thought that he was capable of and the success that he had enjoyed as being like at the main guy other places. But the other thing, as far as like Ricochet is concerned, like I don't think that he really progressed as like a talker. I think there was some stuff that he could have been better at. Now we're seeing the personality come out because it's like it's a two-way street. It's like he wasn't given the opportunities really to talk like that and to grow as a character. But when he was kind of on the mic, it really didn't really sound really good. So I don't really think they want to take a lot of chances with him. I think AEW is the best place for him, but I do agree with him having those feelings that he was definitely like, shout out to Spectre Raw, like, yeah, he was watered down. They definitely watered down that move set. They definitely were like, yo, like, you can't do this, you can't do this shit, you can't do this shit, simplify. And that's done for different reasons because, like, yo, you can't do that and you're doing a bunch of house shows. I mean, like, they brought him back and he did the moveset now. Like, they're doing, like, just like the live shows, like the tapings would probably be different. but ultimately, like WWE is not for everybody. So, it's one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, based off of the way people like reacted to these comments getting out, like he like wasn't playing. Like he let niggas know, like, I really feel this way. Like they took away my love for professional wrestling. He like continued going on like a little mini rant online, and he was like, I used to hate going in that bitch every week. You feel me? I told them I'd rather quit and go back to working on the indies and make whatever the fuck money I was gonna make. You feel me? And be fine with that. You know what I'm saying? But then he started throwing all this shit around about the same shit happens to Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn. You feel me? Like they taking away niggas' love for the game. You feel me? And they put niggas in position to just be wrestling. You feel me? So it's just like, or not to be as much wrestlers, but to not give niggas the opportunities that niggas feel like I guess they've deserved or worked up for at this point or whatever the fuck.
They're like Sami Zayn posted that video of Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson was like, at the end of the day, like, we don't have shit. There's basically like there's no such thing as legacy. He was talking to that little girl last year or the year before. Crazy shit. So he was kind of like basically like, yo, nigga, don't speak for me. But as far as like Shinsuke goes, and being like, yo, they kind of like took Shinsuke's love for it too. I don't think Shinsuke gives a fuck. Like, if we being completely honest with you, like with ourselves, like he was getting the strong style shit over there. Come over here, you don't have to really work that style like that. They can go surfing, do whatever he wants to do. I think some wrestlers don't care. Like it's like watching football. You think like when you're a kid and you're watching football, you think everybody wants to win a championship. You think everybody wants to be in the Super Bowl. You think everybody wants to be the MVP. People just want to make money.
Yeah.
Some people just want to play out their contract, get the money, enjoy themselves, and move on. Not everybody wants to take on that responsibility and that role of being a champion and being the face of the brand and having to go here and talk to these people and do that and go to this signing and do all. Some people are just fine taking a check and going home. But I don't think you can kind of like talk for anybody else. But I feel like Ricochet speaking for himself, like that's all we could do.
Yeah. I don't disagree with him. I like again, like you can't speak, you can't feel like just because you like somebody in this particular place that things were better for them at that point because you liked the position that they were in. You feel me? I think now that Ricochet is with AEW, they give him a lot more room to go out there and make mistakes and to go out there and speak, you feel me, and fumble and be good. You feel me? Like he's done a lot of like promos in AEW. All right. I gotta take a call. Y'all continue. I don't know.
Bro, but yeah, like to pick where you left off, you got some people who just it's not for them. Like, yo, it's not for you over here. And the only thing you can do is move on to another place where you could try to get an opportunity. Because the thing about WWE is a lot of people are like that time that they have on TV to talk and all that stuff like that. That's currency over there. That's money to those wrestlers over there. Like if you get like, oh, they're like, okay, you got a promo, you got 2 minutes. A lot of people look at that as like, okay, I got 2 minutes to cut a backstage promo. This is gonna be it for me. Like I'm about to get us out the hood with this one, and then it doesn't work.
And he really didn't get to do that because, like, Susie, like, I think that whole Drew McIntyre shit was like, oh, well, you have nothing to say. He said, well, shut up then. Like, that shit did not help. Shit did not help, nigga.
Or that Mello and Trick promo where he was like, uh-oh, he about to use it. He don't know what to do with that.
He had to hurt yourself, big dog. Like, it was a joke, but, like, I think only place where I thought he was tripping, like we said, he's talking about other people and shit. Like nigga said El Generico had a better career than Sami Zayn. I said, oh my god.
Hey, like let's not go too far, bro. Like,
whoa, got a little too much dip in your chip.
That's why I said you can only at the end of the day you can only speak for yourself and how you felt about the situation and how you felt for you, because like what you said, CJ, like yo, you can't tell somebody how they felt about a situation, how they felt about their work, and how they felt about it's like an artist. They might release a CD and it might be your favorite work, but they say, "Hey, this producer came in and added this in here, this in here, this in here. I wanted more bass. I wanted to put this part over here and this part over here, and I had the song looking like this." It might be their favorite, but the artist might hate it, and it might be vice versa. It might be a song that you hate and they love. It just comes down to you speaking for you. That's why Sami Zayn posted that shit. I was like, hey, nigga, I'm a grown ass man. You ain't got to speak for me. I'm trying to get a world title run right now. I'm not going to let you mess it up.
Why did you say that? Like, what the fuck, man? Damn. Shinsuke just seen it now. Like, oh, she said what? Oh, okay.
Shinsuke is a combination of he don't got internet and also he don't care.
He don't care.
Yeah, boy, Ricochet be on there like KD defending himself sometimes, and I'm like,
so basically, the moral of the story is if you agree with what Ricochet said, cool. If you don't, ignore it. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
worry about your own life, dog. Let that nigga get his shit off, man. He
and
couldn't do it when he was over there.
And it's like it's the same thing with any job, because it's every chance I get. I have not worked with this company in darn near 20 years. Every time I bring up like my first gig, I'll be like, oh, at least it ain't fucking Walmart. Because that was my first job. I always talk shit about Walmart. I'm like, that shit was horrible. That was the worst experience of my life. Same thing with WWE. Ricochet, people who had conversations with Ricochet legitimately confirmed that nigga hated that place. He hated it creatively. Yeah, he was cashing checks. I mean, who the fuck wouldn't? Like, hey, you got to make a living. But creatively, he hated that place. And it is what it is. It's not the end of the world.
Exactly. Like I said, there's some players in the NFL, they don't care about winning the Super Bowl. You got some people, they want to be up in there. They want to be in the conversation of what did I do? What were my contributions to the sport? What did I do for the business? All that type of shit. And you can see Ricochet wants to have his name known for something that he did, something great. And I think like he's in AEW, he is working towards that, and hopefully he does achieve his goal and get to what he wants to get to. But yeah, putting a bow on that. What else happened on Raw? What like
we're gonna talk about?
Liv Morgan won the Rumble. Liv Morgan won the Rumble and she made her choice.
Did she?
Yeah. She made her choice. She going out there doing a little finisher to Stephanie Vaquer after the match.
No, the reason why I asked that because commentary was like she still hasn't made her choice. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she's going after that women's world title, but
yeah. I mean,
it's right over. Drag hers on more, I guess.
I mean, it's right over here. I don't gotta go nowhere. I don't gotta go over to SmackDown. I don't gotta establish no more connections. I could just stay at home on the home front at Raw and just go after Stephanie Vaquer. And a lot of people are talking about how the Oblivion, about Stephanie Vaquer she didn't sell it well or something like that. Bro,
you talking about her selling. I'm talking about her music.
That shit's terrible, music bad.
Bad
for business.
Also with business, if you want miscellaneous stuff, TNA is suing Gail Kim too.
I just saw that.
What? Why did you do
it? I wish I had my phone to give y'all more of the details, but yeah, I did see that TNA is suing Gail Kim. And I think it's like I don't know if the parent company Anthem is also attached to this suit as well. Maybe something to do with her exit from the company. As if there was some type of okay.
I just pulled it up on Fightful.
What are the claims exactly? Why are they suing?
TNA parent company Anthem Wrestling Exhibitionists has filed a lawsuit against Gail Kim. According to PW Insider, the lawsuit stems from Kim informing the company that after she was let go in March 2025, she, and I quote, believes she holds legal claims against AEW for violations of the Florida Private Whistleblower Act. The alleged violations are not listed in the lawsuit. Anthem is bringing forth the lawsuit as they are alleging that based on the nature of Kim's contract with the company, that all issues between the two will be governed by the Tennessee law. The following is in the lawsuit. Kim entered into a services agreement contract in 2022 September that included talent relations, match production, and performer services. Kim also agreed to identify and support new revenue, business, etc., etc. The agreement expired at the end of 2024, at which point the two decided to be on a month-to-month basis. The booking agreement for Kim was non-exclusive, and that she had the right to provide wrestling and other entertainment services to other customers based on certain limitations, including an agreement not to provide wrestling services to any competitors. I'm trying. It's a lot. It is a lot.
Wow,
basically,
that's
that's
kind of crazy.
Words.
Yeah,
right.
I want to keep going because I feel like people would have been bored, but I'm like, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of bullet points. But yeah, check out Fightful.com if you guys want to get like the full details. So they're basically saying Anthem is asking the court to declare that Kim was indeed an independent contractor, which would negate any of her claims that she has threatened to bring under the Florida Private Whistleblower Act, the Florida Civil Rights Act, and the Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And their company has a real legally protectable interest at stake, namely is rights under the services agreement and the booking agreement, which it negotiated and for which it paid Kim. TNA is seeking an award of reasonable attorney fees and court costs. Court records do not indicate yet whether Kim has been served with the lawsuit, nor are there court dates listed. So yeah, they're basically suing her for what they feel like she's basically lying on them. But yeah,
all right. Well,
so for talking shit,
what the fuck?
Yeah, talking shit. So I was like, hey,
I don't know. She seems
I
like
that. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, when she exited TNA, she seemed like she had a real gripe, or she had some ill will or feelings towards the management over there, especially with the exit of her and Scott D'Amore around the same time or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. When we get more details, we'll share them depending on, you know what I'm saying, how pivotal or how serious the claims are.
She basically WWE'd TNA basically, because remember she used to talk shit about them all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and nigga, now you're the bad guy. Fingers pointing.
Tough break, nigga. It's always FUBU.
For us, by us type shit.
Yeah, fuck with no goddamn Gail Kim, nigga. With all that shit she's been talking. Like,
last thing I'll say here is Big E has a show coming on Sumer Sports, I believe next week. This is a sports show. Is going to be covering the NFL draft. A lot of up and coming players that are highlighted and spotlighted, prospects to go over to the NFL. I believe the show is called The Evaluation. It's a Big E hosting, Lindsey Rhodes, Eric Stokes, Mike Mayock. A lot of dope analysts and people that are involved in this. So this is going to be dope to see. I think it's like a 12-week thing or excuse me, a 12-episode thing. So I don't know exactly how often it's going to air, but you'll be seeing this on your timelines. Salute to Big E for snatching this role and just continuing to expand his hosting duties and his outside of wrestling profile. I think it's really dope. Check out The Wrecking Crew on Amazon Prime with Batista and Jason Momoa. They're like, it's like the white version in a sense of, I don't know if y'all ever seen like Gang Related or like what's that movie? Animal, maybe Animal. No, not Animal. Animal. I'm thinking Animal. You feel me? The shit where Ving Rhames was like fucking Nipsey Hussle and Gilly the Kid's dad.
Oh,
and they was all in jail together. They didn't know they was brothers. They was in two different sets and they was funking. Yeah, and then you feel me? They found out
don't me, nigga.
Yeah. So basically, Batista and Jason Momoa are brothers, but they don't know that they brothers until their daddy die, and they find out they brothers, and it's a whole buddy cop Zeros thing. You feel me? Whatever the fuck. Anyways, that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Y'all got anything else y'all want to get to before we cut?
No. Go outside more if it's not too cold for you, and get off this bullshit soap opera.
And what about your own life?
Exactly.
It's easier that way.
And unless you got 10 siblings that want you to take care of them, fuck them.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Always remember, legacy means nothing. Your life means nothing. When you're done, you're dead, you're dust. Nobody gives a fuck about legacy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's all I got, man. My name is Oh My God Graham. Public Enemies HQ across the board. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure y'all beat us there. Don't meet us there. You feel me? Is what it is. Salute to y'all. Jizzle, tell them where to find you.
Find me at your bitch house. Not playing. You can find me at yeah, that's me. Yeah, _that's _me with 2 E's. Damn it. Welcome to the Warriors, Chris Porzingis, even though I'm really mad.
Ben?
Yo, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _sunrise_ and Buckeyes.
I gotta make them look strong. I gotta make them look strong.
Make it look strong, Gresh.
Make them look strong. Yo, but yeah, fuck ice. But with that being said, yo, we will see you guys next week. You can follow me at It's Gresh, AO is Gresh, everywhere else. Gresh Unleashed Pod, AO is at It's Gresh, because hey, we condensed everything. But whatever we don't talk about here, we talk about that because it's a family affair regardless. Because hey, this has been the best thing since wrestling. Oh my God, Graham.
Bam, bam,
Make them
bam,
look strong.
Bam, 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 bam. You feel me? Make your bitch look strong. You feel me?
Yep,
Top
saying.
down in this.
Hey. If you ain't hit the like button already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Anyways, hope y'all have a great weekend. We'll see y'all next week. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. We out.
Nigga, you take